Hello, friends and fellow Hodgelandians. Okay, so we are here in our Minecraft server. So we're doing some Java Edition now. There's been a request for us for ages to do some Java Edition recording. And, well, we've had a world going for a while. And here it is. So I guess start off with a little bit of a tour. Give an explanation of what all this is about. There's a bunch of stuff going on. I don't even know sometimes when I come on here. This is a multiplayer. And, okay, so Zane has joined us. There's a dumpster fire over here. That maybe is a garbage dump. That's where we dump our netherrack. I have no idea. We got a bit of a farm here. What we originally had is, I believe it was Meowlaxi, had built a castle over here. That was the first thing that got built. It is a beautiful little castle that I'm not even that intimately knowledgeable about. I know Zane has spent more time hanging out over on this area than I have. Let's go check it out. Oh, no. 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 You want to stay in there. So we got some animals. What else do we have going on in here? Oh, wow. So this is a cute little castle. And we've got, there's somebody's sky tower is based out of here. I like that. So we've got a nice defensive structure. This is going to keep them well secure while they're being attacked by horrible hordes of various things. I like that. Hallways going all over the place. You can get from one point to another, which seems to be like really important when you're dealing with baddies. Okay, you horses stay out here. This is not for you. Okay, some scaffolding. I'm assuming that's going down to the sky bridge or something. And then down here is where all the stuff happens. They've got Gerald McGerald is doing a little bit of trading. I don't even want to know about what's going on down here. Poor Gerald McGerald is captive. Hello, Pooch. This is the crafting, mining. There's a whole universe of stuff going down here. A lot of blast furnaces. Oh my gosh. Brewing Central. You can see this is a very elaborate underground. I'm not even going to go down all this area. I'm not even sure entirely what they've been doing. I took some food and an iron pick. I like people been leaving things. So there's inventory, huge amounts of crates, inventory supplies or barrels or whatever, enchantments, dyes, you name it. So it's a very active little place. There's a lot going on. Let's head up, back out of here. Okay, now we'll head over to our little zone. So what I wanted to do in the first episode here is just, like I said, give a little bit of a tour of what we've got going on and where we're going to kind of continue to go. Nice defensive perimeter with the berry bushes. Lots of stuff going on. And the bamboo perimeter, which helps when the pillagers come. As the big, whatever the monster dogs that they have. I can't remember the names of them. When those horrible things attack, they get stuck up on the bamboo. So it's a good little defensive perimeter. And there's a village next to us. We spawned right next to a village right here. So there is problems. We've had issues. Lots of gardening has been happening. And what else do we have? So this was originally a mountain. And I started just coring out the mountain as a quarry. And then I eventually I built a structure inside the mountain, and then I peeled it away like the outside of an apple. Just took off the outside and was left with this. And in the interim, Zane had decided he was going to build just an absolute huge monolithic wall. So he built kind of this one wall. And then I thought, well, that'd be kind of cool if it was just a bizarre structure that ended up going over top of ours. And so we built it like that. So it comes over to the edge of our structure here. And except for that unfinished edge, it is a solid, not solid, it's a giant hollowed out structure. So that's going to be our next big project we'll get to in a minute. This was an absurd amount of work this summer. We'll hear the noise for a sec. And what Zane's been working on here is his Zero Tech farms. So at present he is going after sugarcane. So if you're those of you familiar with doing Zero Tech farms, this thing it basically is able to harvest because it's essentially just, it doesn't know that it shouldn't be, it's harvesting faster than it knows what it's doing. So you are kind of perennially harvesting this without having to do anything. And then you're able to extract a huge amount of XP. So essentially it's an XP farm. It's a murderous XP farm, which is kind of cool. That's what I push him to. This business here, I don't even know, and I don't want to know what this is all about. We'll have to have a chat about that. I don't like keeping animals captive in cages. This is what I challenged him to, was to come up with a non-exterminating XP farm. So I think he found somebody had a cool idea online and produced this, which is pretty neat. It produces a quite a large amount of XP for the amount of work it is, really. We had a massive sheep pen. They are now everywhere. How can you guys not get out of this? The water is pouring you over to the edge. And it's a cacophony. I don't even know what this is. It's cactus. Oh, that's why he made it green. It's a cactus hut. So, a couple of zero-tech farms going. I do like the cacophony. It sounds like you're caught inside of a typewriter factory that's currently being shaken by a giant hand. What is... all of his railway extraction stuff. Looking good, buddy. Looking good. So, I'll give you a tour inside here. This is what I spent a whole mountain of time this summer working on. Are you coming in? Okay. So it's quite a nice little structure. I thought, oh, this looks good. And then every day, I just sat down and I cored out a floor of the area below it and built this. So we have an enchanting room. If you get tired from all the enchanting, just have a little lay down. We've got our brewing area, all of our junk in here. It's kind of nice. It's in progress. It's not done yet. And this is where we do all of our, weaving. Do you have tools? And then he's been working on some storage here because it's a little out of control. And he's got an economy going. 1 diamond per chest of cobble, 3 diamond per chest of paper. I don't know if that's what he's paying or that's what he demands. I'm not even sure. So basically, yeah, we started off with a little bit and ended up with a lot of stuff, and this is kind of where we're at. Currently trying to get a huge amount of sand. That's the objective currently, because I need a lot for making glass. So what do we have here? Level 3, nether portal and bedrock mines. So there was we had a nether portal here, and this led down to this mine. This was the original mine. I think Mealaxi built this. And it just kept getting deeper and deeper down as I kept coring down here. The entrance got deeper and deeper. So that heads down, way down. And it's a Swiss cheese now of corridors. We have down here, this was the trading floor. That was the original intent, was to have a place where people could do some trading. Again, hasn't been heavily used. These things are kind of finding their own. This is what I laid out initially. But, who knows how it'll get used eventually. Now, there's a little trail out here. There's a ravine in the middle of what I kind of was building. And then I realized, oh, we're building it down into a ravine. I'm not going to look. Not going to look. And then I built a little bed and breakfast. So if you happen to have a stay here, there's different rooms. This is my room. You got to have a mountain of spider string. That's what you got to have. You got to have some paintings of little dudes doing martial arts. And if you come stay, there's some vacancies. Okay, we got some people that I guess they've set up shop. It's a bed and breakfast, so there's some food. And what else do we have? We have another floor. I think the next floor got taken over. This is Skeleto's domain. Okay, so Skeleto came in here and has taken over a whole floor. I don't know what this is. It's a lava pit. I don't know why. Skeleto's, I'm afraid to go in this area. We got to a bunk bed situation with some terrifying chests and a whole pile of grass blocks. No idea. I guess maybe that's from Icing Enderman. I don't know. Okay, there used to be, there was another floor, but I think Skeleto for some reason removed access to that floor. I think that was the bottom floor though. Or it's I don't even know. It goes down quite far. So this is the huge house I spent a pile of time building. And I guess we'll head out the other side. This is our welcome area. See, welcome. Take some stuff. Have a good time. Please return the things when you're done. And back over here, we had some more crops. It was a mono economy of wheat for a while on the other side. And then our animal pen, which has been disbanded because it got to be just a giant lag zone. And you can see we're out here in the savannah. So that's about it. That's a nice little, just a high-level overview of what has been going on out here. Ooh, those are some rotten tomatoes, or potatoes. We're just keeping the rancid potatoes in there. Now this started, like I said, as a single wall, but has become a much bigger zone. So I worked on the upper area, and now I've got to work down here and make some decisions about, how exactly to kind of define this. I had fenced this off originally as a perimeter and then built this out, and it's a lot of like half decisions that are not complete yet. What I'm going to do is flatten this out, and this is going to be the bottom floor, and this whole thing is going to be a mini mall. That's what we're going to make this. The upstairs is going to be a bunch of different stores, and I'm going to put a pile of windows, rows of windows along. So we're going to make this into kind of like a giant department store or something, kind of like that. That's kind of the idea. So we'll see if that works. Now I'm just going to have a snooze. And as night here is a lot more violent than on the other version of Minecraft we're playing, the Bedrock Edition. That version is not so bad. I find this version, Java is just a lot meaner. I think we have the server set to just regular, but it really doesn't feel regular. It feels like there's a high level of, oof, no bed. It has a higher level of spawning stuff, which we've been trying to prevent because of all of the zero tick farm out there. It doesn't really have a lot of protection. So, there we go. So now the next objective I have is to essentially, like I said, I want to put in a bunch of windows in here. So I think that's going to be the project for the next little bit, is get this thing done. What is that up there? I don't even know. Things appear constantly. I dip my toe in every once in a while. Oh, there's another Andy. Hey, buddy, you might want to get out of here. This is not a good place for you. Oof, I don't sleep because I want them phantom membranes for elytras. Oh. That's what the problem is. He's intentionally not sleeping. Well, you're going to have to sleep while I'm here, bud. You're going to have to get used to having some Z's. I think I'm going to go out into the wild here. And do I not have a shovel? I do not have a shovel. Let's go get ourselves some shovel. Okay. And then we'll go and get ourselves some sand. A ridiculous quantity of sand. Okay, what do I have here? I have 1 iron. That's not a very good amount of iron. Where did all the iron go? Okay, well, I've got these efficiency, unbreaking and efficiency. I'm just going to take that. We'll see how this goes. Also, what happened to all the wheat? I had a massive amount of wheat. I'm not a huge fan of eating the animals. I'm not seeing anything else. I think this might be my original chest here. Oh, 44 iron. There we go. There we go. I'm going to assume that was my iron. Let's make a few more. Oh, I don't even have any sticks. Really? Okay, I'm going to have to go get some stuff. Now, what do we have? Oh, we had like 1 wheat. Wow, this is weak. What was going on here? Emptying out the sugar cane. Oh yeah, that is a job and a half, isn't it? Okay, so so you can see I'm using a different user account than I normally would. So I'm now getting all kinds of achievements. Look at us. We're entering the age of stuff. We're advancing quick. We're learning things. Okay. I think I'm going to need more seeds in this. I'm not even sure what the total capacity is for this area, but it's a reasonable amount. Oh. I don't really care. I don't need that much. I want some loaves of bread. I'm very surprised we don't actually have more loaves of bread kicking around. But this is what happens when you don't come onto a server for a while. Things change quick. Okay, let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, at least probably. Okay, so we're now going to go counterclockwise. So what I find with the working on a lot of these larger projects, they do tend to be a lot more like involved, a lot more tedious. I've done a lot less adventuring, I would say, in this world. And the one thing I do like about Java Edition is I do like building large structures in it. Other than that, yeah, that's been probably the primary thing I've been doing in here. So again, a lot of requests to do some Java stuff, but here's how I play Java. I build stuff. It's fun, and it is easier and quicker than using controller for building. But I do find the trying to be a little bit steadier with the recordings, I do find a bit more difficult because I do tend to jerk around a bit more wildly because you can, and you can get things done very quick. But it leads to me being kind of inconsiderate to people's eyesight and lunches. But we'll see. Let me know how everybody feels in the comments. I think everybody's probably used to watching Java at this point. I can't stand watching people play Java. It makes me ill. I'm kind of like, I get it going how I like it, and then I don't want to watch anyone else do it. So I'm not sure. I guess it works for everyone else who's grown up watching people play Java Edition. All right, and a little bit more. This is a ridiculous amount of wheat, but it'll produce enough bread to keep me going for a while. It's nice because you don't have to do harvesting continually. I'm not going to worry about the rest of that. So that was almost 6 stacks. That was like 5.5 stacks. Okay. And did we have any food at all that was like, okay, I'm going to eat these beets. It's not great. Okay, well, those give you like nothing unless you're in stew, don't they? Okay, well, whatever. I guess I'll have to eat some fish. All right, let's get out here and get some shoveling. Let's get some shoveling done. I don't know what the deal. I think this enchanted shovel is probably just born from fishing, if I had to guess, but who knows? I got to watch out when I'm running around here as well, because I know there's pits and things all over the place. Also, I hope we're not going to have any issues with people raiding. I should have read those signs. What do those signs say? Passes border camp is property border pass needed to cross. Earning a border pass costs 2 diamond, pay and barrel. He's crazy. Pass as you please. Right. I think delicious waffles here. How many floors is mall going to be? Oh. There's going to be 2 floors. Going to grow trees inside. That was my plan. I want some planters and like a mall, grow some trees. So people have been building some nice little shacks here. I love these cottages. Rest in peace, our bird friend. May his soul be seedful. They've got some machines going on there. I don't know what that's all about. And I don't even... These are very cute little shacks, though. Well, not even... They're not shacks. They're far more developed than shacks. And this is property of Ryder Carlson. Okay, cool. All right, so let's head over to the desert here. Let's go and get ourselves some sand. That's kind of my main objective. What do we got going on? What's up there? What is that red? There was a bit of a land bridge that was built out towards some of the other areas. Okay, and then I can see now some terraforming has begun to happen here. So I'm just going to join in, I guess, at this point. Now, actually, what I should be doing is going up to the top, shouldn't I? Let's do that. We'll just flatten this thing. Oh, I see. We had a little... There's a well? Is that what this is? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I guess I shouldn't impede my path entirely. I always enjoy, I think, as I was saying on the recent video on the other world, I like flattening out huge areas. There's something very... Oh, I did not know we were this close to water. I have seriously never really come out this far. Is that, or is that just the server blanking out? I feel like that might just be, that's the server. That's not really like that. No, I don't think so. We're just not loading in those chunks. Okay. Looks nice, though. Yeah, it's a little too symmetrical. Okay. Oh, Scooby Master 9000's here. Well, hello, Scooby Master. Yeah, it's good. I think we've got my son and a whole pile of my son's friends, and a few people who joined us early on. And so, yeah, we've got it's a good group. I think everybody comes enjoys Minecraft, and everybody kind of dips in and out. It's always fun. Once you get on, though, you often find other people come and join. So it's been good. I think our server's pretty much. We never had a full concurrent server. I've never had it like overloaded. But I think we are pretty much loaded up now with users, which is kind of nice. So I think what we'll see is, again, as everybody continues sort of developing out their own interest in their own area, we'll see more of the things. More zero-tick farms, more sky bases, more bizarre stuff, which is really cool. I have no idea how far out I have to go if I was like looking for diamonds. Probably have to go a ways now, because I'm going to guess that there's been a high level of depletion in the nearby area, as it tends to, everybody went on binge mining, and there is a diamond-based economy here, it would seem, so I think we're going to see it would take a little bit. Okay, there we go. I don't even know how much I'm really hoping to get in the next little bit here. Ideally, I'm probably going to need like several thousand. So let's see here. I don't know how far down this is going before we hit sandstone. That's my question. Oh yeah, right here. Okay, so we don't have to go too far before we hit the sandstone. I guess we'll stay out this evening. But I suspect we're going to have some combat here coming up. But at any rate, I think that's a good place for us to take a break anyway for our first episode. I wanted to give everybody a little bit of an overview of what we're working on, and then we'll jump back in and keep on building here. Ooh, the village lights up nicely at night. It's a nice view. That's quite pretty. And that is the little world as it stands. It's a little world that's probably going to grow into a much bigger world in the near future here. Oh, there's multiples. I see. My gosh, somebody's getting a nosebleed up there. All right, we will see you all next time. Till then, bye-bye.